Guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with a new swatching video. Oops. So today we're going to be swatching my brand new Grabie watercolors. It is a set of 40 metallic watercolors. There is an unboxing on my channel. I think I paid around $21 or $22 or yeah, I paid $21.59 for the set of 40. So they're very affordable. And it came with this Grabie swatch sheet that we're going to try. And also, I have the Strathmore Black Mixed Media paper. It is acid-free, heavyweight. It says it's for wet and dry media, so let's hope it will work for this. It's 184 pounds, which is 300 grams. I don't know. But I am using one of my Artigrio brushes. Artigria or Artigrio, I can never remember. Let's look on their actual container. This is the container it came in. Artigria, that's an A. So there's 10 premium quality watercolor art brushes. It's the Intuition series. They're synthetic squirrel. I don't like when I have to spray paints down because it kind of makes a mess. But there's a plastic insert here, so at least it won't get rusty underneath. So that should activate them. We're going to just let it sit for a minute. Let me bring this close up so I can show you how beautiful that is. I don't know if the camera is picking up. No, I don't think the camera is picking up how sparkly these look in the water. But look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just luscious, luscious colors. I hope they are nice when you use them. I mean, a lot of times paints look really beautiful. And then they're not as nice as they seem type of thing. Anyway, just give me a second. I need to have a sip of water. So you have to put up with me, you guys. My throat is a little bit sore. And I have a cough. So I will do my best to edit out any coughing. And my allergies are just killing me. And I have asthma. So anytime my allergies are bad, my asthma kicks in. So it's a real issue. So, okay, now it's activating really nicely. Can you see? I don't know if you could see that. So, this is the sugar. We're not going to see much on the white, I don't think. Oh, it does show up. It really does. And here's the thing. I should do it in the bottom and go up the same, but I just don't know. What if we just, what side of the paper should I use? Do you think it makes a difference? Oh my God, that is beautiful. Oh, look at that color, you guys. Oh, I love these. Oh, I don't think it's showing up anywhere near as nice on the camera as it is in real life. In real life, it's just beautiful. It looks almost like metal. Like it really is metallic. Of course, it looks like metal. They're metallic paints. Oh no, I just went over. So you can't really see it on the white very much unless you hold it up. And then you could see the shimmer. So I just don't know how to fit it all in, you know? Okay, what if we just put this in here? Because we don't have to mix. Yeah, that'll work. I'm using this sticky thing to stick it down. Because I don't want it to slide off my desk. My desk is really slick. And things slide off too easily. All right, so I have cleaned my brush. And now we're going into the next color, which is, to me, they all look gold, like all of these, but this is called Sun. So I guess it's like a yellow. I don't know if you could see how these are shimmering when I move. I'll try to zoom in when I'm editing. So you could just see these colors are amazing. Oh, these are so pretty, you guys. Can you see that? Grabie. Wow, I'm very impressed with these. I can't believe I have 40 colors. Oh, look, look. Oh, you guys aren't going to see it as good as I want you to. Look at that color. Oh, I wish I would have used these before Christmas. I could have made the most beautiful Christmas cards with these colors. These are absolutely to die for, gorgeous. And I know you can't see it because it's not on camera, but as I'm cleaning the paint, it's even making the paper towel look nice. Here, let me move this up a little bit so you can see a little bit when I'm cleaning it. I already cleaned it, so I always wipe it off on the paper towel before I add water to clean it. So I think in editing, I'm going to have to just put this in closer focus for you. I hope you're watching on your computer, because it would be really hard to see these colors on your phone. But these colors are to die for beautiful. This one's called Passion. Or is it called Poison? It's hard to read sideways. Passion, I was right. Yeah, Poison would be an odd name for a watercolor. Well, you know, red, apple, Snow White, Poison can make it work. Let's bring this up. So I'm doing these quite a bit bigger just because I'm really impressed with how beautiful they are and how much coverage you get just the first time. But they're still sheer. You could still see the black through. Oh, I am so in love with these colors. I paid $21. Right now, today, as I'm looking, they're $25.99, and that's Canadian money on Amazon.ca. But there's 40 colors, so that's like less than $1 per color. And these are already soaking in the water. So there's thirsty paints, you guys. Thirsty paints. I'm loving them, though. I really am. Oh, they're so amazing. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Can you see the color on there? So I don't know how many colors we're going to fit on one sheet. I was originally trying to do 10, 20, 30, 40, right? But I've already got 4. I don't think I'm going to get more than 8 this way. I should have gone a little bit smaller. But I want you to see them too. I can go back later and make a small thing like this for myself. We'll just play right now. So these colors, they're not showing up in the camera as nice as they are in real life. I am so sorry, because I'm looking in the camera right now and they look kind of dull and muted. And in real life, they're just sparkling and shimmering. I can't get that to show up. Oh, what a shame. I wish I could get these colors to show up better for you. All right, what is this next one? Royal Pink. I love pink. To me, this looks purple, right? Like that doesn't look very pink to me. Camera does not want to focus. You know what happens is there's too much in the background. It doesn't know what to focus on. Oh, my fingers are wet. I did those Christmas ornaments with my Paul Rubens. My gosh, they would have been beautiful with this color. Can you see the glitter in there? I don't think you can see it. It looks so much better in real life. This color is, I think maybe I have too much water. and not enough paint because you could really see the black through that color. Oh man. Why do I love color so much? I mean, I love color. So, you know what? I don't think I'm going to keep going close up when I do it because I think it's making the camera have a harder time when I go forward and back. So, I'll see if I can remind myself not to do it. Here's purple, because in editing, I can always zoom you closer during editing for some of it. I love purple. Purple. A lot of women of my generation, I'm 6 years old, we love purple, and it's Donny Osmond's fault. Because he told the world his favorite color was purple, and that he wore purple socks. And that was it. Almost everybody who loved Donny Osmond also loved purple after that. Oh, these colors are... Okay, I have to lift it up because you can't see it on the black very much. But look, when I lift it up. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's just amazing. I mean, it's even making my paper towel look beautiful. Now we have green. Just going to make sure my brush is nice and clean. So that was witch purple, and now we're going to jade green. The names are fun. And oh, can you see how that is swirling? When I turn it, I can't figure out how to lift it up to show you how it swirls because I don't want to spill it. Because these paints are just sitting in little plastic pockets. Like, yeah, I don't want to knock a wet paint everywhere. I've got too much water on my brush. No, I will lift this one up. I think it's going to be a lighter color, so it'll look different. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3 more to go. Do you think we could squish 3 more here so I can do 10 per row? I'm very, very bad at depth perception and judging how much room you need. Or, you know when you have leftovers that have to go in Tupperware? I can never get them in the right size Tupperware. I either have too little in a giant Tupperware or too much overflowing in a small one. And it's the same for me when I do these without drawing lines. Oh, I went on the black first. That's really pretty. This is Lemonade. I don't really see that much difference between the Lemonade and the light green, which was called Jade. A little bit, yeah. Up close, I could see the color. And on the white, I can see the color. But on the black, it was kind of hard. I am very much enjoying this. I do like swatching. I like watching swatching videos helps me relax. So I hope it helps you relax, and I hope I'm not talking too much. I probably am. I used to get called Chatty Kathy when I was little, because my name is Kathy. This is cielo. I don't know what that means. I've never heard that word before. Cielo. I've got too much water on my brush. It's really pretty, and it is sparkly, but come on, camera. Come on, camera. Do your job. So pretty. I am in love with these colors. Now, I wish it was arranged so all the pinks were the same, in the same row, all the yellows were in the same row kind of thing. Like, I just didn't want to move them around and get them out of place. This next color is called Antique Copper. It's not quite on the camera. Let me just move it down for you. So this is Antique Copper. Antique copper. Oh my God, that's pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, these colors are amazing. All right, I got them all. I got all 10 in one thing, but I had to go narrower at the top. But check it out. Here is the first row of 10 colors on black. And here is the first row on, I guess, like an off-white color with all their names. That blue is gorgeous. I like it. Okay, guys, so this next color is very pinky with a little bit of brown, and I don't know if some of the brown from the paint next door got in. It could be. But I added more water and I tried to clean it out just in case, but it seems to just be the color because it's right through there. So this is called Perla. I've got way too much water on my brush now. And it's hardly showing up, unfortunately. So this color is not as pretty as the other colors on the white, but oh, wow. Look how it shines on the black, you guys. So you can barely see it on the white. But look what happens on the black. Unbelievable. Wow. These are fun colors. I am really enjoying it. And it's so funny because I'm cleaning it off on my paper towel and I hardly have any color. Like, look, it looks like a light pink with brown in it. And it comes across as bright purple over here. So the next color is rich gold. Can you see that? It is so pretty. So here we have rich gold. That is beautiful. And rich gold, and I'm going to go down a little bit. That's a really pretty color. I love all the golds. Oh man, I wish I would have used this before Christmas. This would have been perfect. Well, next Christmas. I think we might do a Christmas in July or August when I'm out at camp and start working on Christmas cards really early this year. I hope I remember because I'm very seasonal oriented. So in the summer, I am thinking summer things. I'm thinking landscape paintings. I'm thinking, well, July is World Watercolor Month. This is Africa. Then I go to camp and I'm kayaking and walking, God willing. Oh, can you see that color is beautiful? We're going to play with this on another sheet of black when we're done swatching. Just a few of the colors bigger and bolder. And that Africa is beautiful. I so far have not had one color that I do not like. I love them all. I was kind of in a bad mood because I'm not a bad mood, but like, you know, when you don't feel good, you just don't feel right. That's how I was feeling. And now I feel really great. Colors, I think, reduce, I can't talk, but I feel great. Colors, I think, release endorphins in my brain. How about you? Beautiful melon. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh, I wish you could just see how it moves with the water. Oh, but every time I pick this up, I'm like making a mess. Look what I just did right now. But I don't know if my camera will pick up how beautiful that looks with the water. Like the colors are just sparkling. No, the camera's not picking it up. What a bummer. It's so pretty. I mean, I could probably even do artwork with this messy paper towel when I'm done. It's so pretty. So that was melon. Ah. Love that color. Reminds me of a watermelon. I did a drink. I don't know if it was last year or the year before when I first started watercolor. I did with the Paul Rubens, not their main Paul Rubens, but they own the Mei Liang, which is the student grade watercolor, and they have a color that's very similar to that. And I mixed it with a lot of pinks, and I did like a watermelon drink and some watermelon, and I did add some sparkles on top. And this set would have been perfect for making that. This is Peony. I think I have too much water on my brush, and it's just going everywhere. So pretty. I think my spray bottle got a blob of water in there, is what happened. See, there's little blobs of water everywhere. I need to get one of those misting bottles that just does a... Oh no, I'm going in the wrong one. I'm supposed to be doing it on the black now. Hopefully the next color will go over that. Well, let's grab a Kleenex and see if we can dab this off, or is it ink based or does it come off? Oh, it doesn't lift very well. But if I add water and lift it might, but then I might mess up that paper. So we're just going to go over it in a different color. But that peony is very pretty. I like it a lot. So now we're going to the purple one, which is lavender. These remind me of candies. Just brightly colored candies. And hopefully we can cover that pink. Yeah, it covered it. That's a really pretty color. It's just like, oh. These colors really shine on the black. Like, actually, they look nice on both. Some colors look better on the black and some colors look better on the white. Really beautiful. I do like lavender. Now the next color is Granita, like granite. So the colors are kind of similar. These are all the white ones. These are all the kind of gold ones. These are the orangey, like coppery ones. Some more orangey ones. Some purpley pink ones. More purpley violet ones. Green. And then more green. And then blue. And then more blue and black. So I guess I'm thinking they should match this way, but they match this way. I guess that's what it is. So I don't have very much water on this one. But I think there's enough to get some paint up. Can you see that? This is the Granita. It's a very pretty light green. Let's see how it looks on here. Beautiful. Oh, so pretty. I love these. There's only 3 more colors in this row. But we have 2 more rows to go. I'm sorry this is taking long, you guys. But I'm enjoying every second of it. And the next color is Peacock. Peacock blue. I always think of Peacock as lighter, but Peacock does have this color on it. It's almost like a turquoise color. Maybe a teal. I never know. Because sometimes when I look at turquoise, it looks like what I later find called teal. And sometimes when I look at teal, it's called, looks like, I don't know. Turquoise and teal I get very confused by. Oh, so pretty though. Peacock. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And next we have Ariel Blue. I'm going to have to move things down for you. So look at this blue right here, you guys. Oh, I love it so much. I've got way too much water. See, when I sprayed it, a lot of water hit some and hardly any in others. Weird. Ariel. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. I love blue. Blue might be one of my favorite colors. And I know I always say it's purple and pink, but I'm a moody person, I think. And my color definitely depends on what day it is, what my favorite color is. Sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's green. Once in a while it's yellow. And then I go on a gold and silver kick, usually at Christmas. Red. Yeah, I like all the colors that belong to their seasons. In the fall, I can't get enough of the Halloween colors. In the fall, all I want to do is paint pumpkins. And I never paint enough pumpkins. And then winter, I never paint like enough. Well, I did paint enough trees this year. But I didn't paint enough Christmas ornaments, which I really wanted to do. But I did do 1 page of them. Can you see this? I don't know if you could see it. Let me just quickly lift that up. And this is called Rain. I do like the names. It should be Purple Rain. But it's Blue Rain. It's beautiful. So this one looks better on white than it does on black. And we are done with row 2. So let me clean my brush. And we will do a row 2 overview of the black. Here's what the first 2 rows look like on the black paper. You could see where I messed it up because I'm always sticking my hand where it doesn't belong and then spreading it everywhere. That's going to be a lot of fun when I try my chalk pastels. Look at that color is to die for. That's the color I think of when I think of peacock blue. Alrighty, let's make sure my brush is nice and clean. We're going to head to row 3, which I think needs more water. At least some of them do. This looks pretty dry. We're halfway there, you guys. So, this first color is called Stardust. Oh, we're not on camera. Hang on. Time to reposition everything. I can't zoom in as much anymore. It won't fit. It's because the tin is so big. And I'm working on this side of the tin now. And I want you to be able to see when I put the brush in because it's so pretty. But look at, there's already a big hole in there. Maybe these were used. What do you think? Stardust. Stardust. Beautiful. Like, who doesn't like a color called Stardust? Oh my God. It's like yellow and gold mixed together. It's like a light yellow with a gold undertone. It is just amazing. And now I'm singing Catch a Falling Star and Put It in Your Pocket in my head. And the next color is Summertime. And have you noticed how the water droplet has the pink next to it on it? Isn't that pretty? I want to be able to paint water droplets like that. Beautiful. Summertime. And now I'm singing In the Good Old Summertime. That's exactly not how it goes either. My mother used to sing it when I was little. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. That is really nice. Did you see that? I just have to stop for a second and show you my paper towel that I'm using to wipe everything down. Look at how pretty. Oh, it doesn't look as pretty in real life. It's much prettier in real life, I mean, than it is on the camera. The camera is not picking up how it sparkles and shimmers. It looks so much prettier in real life than it does on camera. Bummer. All right, what is next? Woody. Third in line on the first row. Woody. Woody Woodpecker. Okay, you guys, the next color is saffron. And I was babbling about something and the camera cut off, and I'm just going to cut all of it out because I can't remember where it cut out and even really why I was talking about what I was talking. So if you have a weird cut there, that was me just trying to fix it. I think I have to transfer some things off my phone onto my computer. My phone, if I have too many videos saved on my phone, it won't let me record more than half an hour. We're already at 40 minutes. Oh my God, I've got to stop talking. Oh no, I cleaned my brush and I shouldn't have cleaned my brush because we didn't do saffron on the black. All right, Kathy, pay attention. That's what my mother said to me my whole life. Kathy, pay attention. She'd snap her finger. Are you listening? Pay attention. I did not have an ADHD diagnosis growing up. So my mother learned after she talked to me. Sometimes she'd even be yelling at me. And she'd be yelling at me for I don't know how long. And then she'd say, Kathy, I'm talking to you. And I'm like, what? I didn't hear a word because I was not paying attention. She used to want to kill me. Then we used to talk that way. Like when I was little growing up, my mother would always say, I'm going to kill you. And now that would be like a threat, you know? But all the mothers said that to us. And we'd go out and we'd say, oh my God, I'm late. My mother's going to kill me. And we didn't mean she was literally going to kill us. We just meant she's going to yell at us and scream at us and maybe ground us. We didn't mean actually kill. But yeah, the whole vocabulary changes. So when I talk to young people, I have to be careful because, like, if I say, well, someone's going to kill me, or they take it literally. I don't think people have figurative speech anymore. So that was Barbie Pink, you guys. I'm just babbling. I don't know what it is when I do this. Violet petals. I'm so sorry, you guys. What is this? Violet petals. It looks much prettier in here than it does here. But usually when that happens, it means it's going to be gorgeous on the black paper. So let's see if that holds true. And yes, it does. It's very pretty. Now, you guys can't see it because it's this dark color. So I'll bring it up. See? That's this one right here. That's an amazing color. I love it so much. That is Violet Petals. The names are so pretty. You know what the names remind me of? When I was a teenager, anytime we went to go buy nail polish, they all had names like that. They were never just pink or red. It was always, you know, strawberry red and cotton candy pink, things like that. That's what these colors remind me of. Are they still like that, nail polish? Fruit green. Fruit green. What kind of fruit is green? Green grapes. Okay, I can think of lots of vegetables that are green. I'm having hard. I guess a kiwi is kind of green. Green bananas, but they don't taste very good. What other fruit is green? Kiwi. I already said kiwi, right? Very pretty color. I can't think of what other color might be fruit green. Green beans. I can think of green peas, cucumbers. That's not. Well, I guess technically it is the fruit of the plant, even though it's a vegetable. And the next color is gem. That's a pretty bold color. Like all of these look like gems, and this one specifically gets the name. Oh, so pretty, pretty, pretty. Smokey would be loving that. She'd be going, ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Smokey always says pretty, pretty. So I'm always telling her how pretty she is. And then she returns the favor. So sometimes I'll go in the room and she'll whistle at me and say, you're so pretty. You're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Smokey. So are you. But she's just telling me what I tell her all the time. My God, Smokey's going to be 35 years old this year. I'm not sure exactly when her birthday is. turquoise. Sometimes she picks December 16th as her birthday. 2 years in a row on December 16th, she announced to me, today's my birthday, or it's my birthday today. But her actual birthday, I think, would be in the spring. I think I got her in September or October of 1990, and I was told she was 6 months old, is what I was told, but I was also told she was a boy, and she was a girl, so who knows. But I know she was a young bird. You can tell by their eyes. Their eyes look different when they're young, African grays. So what's September minus, might have been closer to October. I can't remember. I know I had just started teaching in the Toronto area. I was living in Mississauga. I was teaching in Mississauga as well. And I got the bird when I was a brand new teacher. But I think I might have been teaching already for a few weeks or a month before I got her. Because I didn't like move there and buy the bird the same day. But it was still early on. So this color is, oh, I'm very surprised. This color is called Mystery. And look how dark it shows up on the black. It's not showing up as much on the camera, but in real life, it is significantly darker than the black of the paper. I really didn't think I would see it at all, because on the white, it doesn't look like a very strong black. But it could be because I had too much water in my brush. It's called Mystery. Anyway, I think they told me the bird's birthday was in April, so maybe I did get her in September. Because I didn't just move down there right the day that teaching started. I moved down there in August. So maybe I did get her the end of August or September. I would have to check my journals. I kept diaries. So it would all be written down the exact day that I got her. I just can't remember. All right, you guys. So we are done with the third row. Check it out. That's how they look on the black paper. Camera's struggling to show you any shine, but they are very sparkly in real life. And row 3 on the white paper, and I've got too much water. Very pretty. We're on the last row. The last row. Now, how am I going to do this? I think I have everything on camera now. Yeah, I think so. So I'm using my little water thing that I got from Temu for like $3. It has 3 compartments. It is awesome because the first compartment was filthy, so I moved to the second compartment. But now I still have the third compartment for clean water if I need it. So this next color is Twilight. It's very pretty. It reminds me of like Stardust. Oh, but that color is called Stardust, so. Oh, I love it. I love that color. Oh, it's a different color on black. On the white paper, it looks white, but on the black paper, it looks green. I love that color. Can you see the sparkle? Oh, I wish you could see the sparkle. It's just so lovely. I love when they're a different color on the black paper. I don't know why, but it just makes me happy. We're on our last row. I'm going to be sad to see this end. You guys probably aren't. It's like 48 minutes already. Holy smokes, this is going to be a long video. Long videos do not do well on my channel. Telling you that right now. Yellow. This is limon. Limon. And I always thought limon was just like Spanish for lemon. Pretty, 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 pretty. Look. Oh, it's so nice. Love it. Love it. Ooh, so pretty. Man, I'm going to give them such a good review. I just love shiny things. I must have been a crow in another life. Like, I'm Catholic, so we don't believe in reincarnation, but I kind of do believe in reincarnation. I believed in it before I even knew there was something called the church. Some of my very first memories, and my mom remembers this too, are of me saying, Mommy, who was I before I was me? I can almost remember. What was my name? Where did I live? She's like, you were never anyone before you were you. You were in heaven with God. No, I was somebody else. And I always had vivid memories of living before. And some scary memories too. And some of my memories were based in reality that I was kind of freaked out on. I used to have a recurring dream when I was a little girl that our church had burned down. And I was standing across the street crying and watching the smoke. And just crying and crying. Our church is called St. Veronica's Church. Anyway, my best friend Lori's mom was the secretary at the church. And one day when I had that dream again, I was really upset. I used to sing in the choir, right? That color was called peach, by the way. And now we're going to blossom. But anyway, I told her about my dream. And she came home from work that day, and she says she had been talking to the priest, and he said the church did burn down. It was like a year or two before I was born. So that was kind of freaky. And she didn't know, and my parents didn't go to that church. My parents didn't go to church. So I don't know how I would have known that, but I had dreams of it all the time, like nightmares. So that was Blossom, and now we're on to Candy Floss. I love candy floss. Oh my gosh. Every year when the Midway comes to town, it always comes to town with the worst weather. You always know it's going to rain for the whole week or 10 days that it's here. But I always go, no matter how bad the weather is, to get a bag of candy floss. We call it cotton candy here in Canada. But it's the same thing. Oh, I love it so much. I mean, I only eat it once a year, but I love it. I would eat it more if it were available more, which is terrible because it's like pure sugar and so bad for you. And now we have lilac. I love lilacs. We have a yard full of lilac trees. Well, not as many as we used to. Some of them died during a windstorm. They fell over. But we still have, I want to say 5. At my old house where I used to live before I sold my house, in my yard, oh my gosh, I had tons and tons of trees. I had so many lilac trees. I think I had 8 or 9 lilac trees. I had a cherry tree, an apple tree. My yard, wow, it was gorgeous in the summer. It's gorgeous here too. We have an apple tree, we have a plum tree, we have all the lilac trees. It's very pretty. But my parents' yard is much smaller than my yard was. I had what was called a park lot. It was just like a little park. It was just beautiful. It was long and narrow, my yard. But it was beautiful. It was like a little forested area at the back with a big tree, and then all the fruit trees went like closer to the house and then halfway point. The cherry tree was right next to the house. Most of the lilacs were to the side and the back of the house. Then at the very back, I had this giant pine tree. It was so pretty. And then tons of other trees that I don't know the name of. I think they were poplar. So that was bean. Just bean. Not green bean or anything, just bean. Oh, bean. I forgot to swatch you on the black. So sorry, bean. And I had so many roses in my yard. My parents have roses too. And they have peonies, which are beautiful. But I had, the first year I bought my house, I planted 18 rose bushes, and at least 16 of them took. And the ones that I planted at the front of the house, all alongside my long driveway, you could fit 4. I could fit maybe 4 or 5 cars in my driveway. And I planted little teeny, like they were sticks. Like the first year I bought them, it was like literally a stick with a leaf on it. But they were my rose bushes, and I planted 3 or 4 of them down my driveway. And by the time I left 8 years later, I had about I want to say a 12-foot hedge of roses that went down the whole length of my driveway. It was so beautiful. And they were the wild roses that smell so good. So I could fit like 5 cars down, and then the way the house was, you could go further up on one side of the driveway, and on the other side of the driveway you could fit about 3 cars. Like, you could fit about 8 cars in my driveway if you really tried hard. But we usually only use the one lane of the driveway because, well, the rose bushes had thorns, so you didn't want to scratch your car. So this color here was seaweed, you guys. We're almost done. Ocean blue. God, I love blues. Pretty. Ocean blue. Oh, so pretty. And last but not least, we have mermaid. I think I have too much water in my brush. Just dab it. Mermaid. Yeah, I definitely have too much water. I put a lot of water because there was not enough water in this that last pot. It's not very activated, or it's one of those colors that shows up best on black. Let's see if that is the case. Yes, it is. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, right? I'm going to cut this and just use half of it. So now we can just kind of play on the other half. So since I already have this blue, this mermaid blue, let's see what it looks like if we just do a bigger line of it. Isn't that something? Look. Oh my God, that is so amazingly beautiful. And we're not going to do this for every color, you guys, but I just want to show you closer up how beautiful these are. Let's go into this other blue. This is the ocean blue. And let's see if we could touch them. Do they run together or not? They might not because I'm holding this up, but what if I hold it this way? Not really. They're just kind of merging side by side. I thought for sure they would run into each other, but isn't that pretty? And I want to try turquoise, which is right here. I don't know if it's going to work. There's not much water. I need more water on my brush. Okay. And let me hold this up for you. So this is not watercolor paper. This is just mixed media paper. So I don't think we're getting that watercolor effect, but look at those colors. Aren't they beautiful? Can you see the shimmer? I think you can. I'm seeing it in the camera. These colors are just gorgeous. Oh no. I went to go clean my brush and I accidentally hit it against the whole side of my my water container, and I just painted the whole side turquoise. Okay, let's try that AEL blue. So there's not quite enough water on the brush there. But look at those blues. Okay, so let's try some of the lighter colors. Just want to clean my brush. We'll stay with the blue to start with, because I want to see how all these blues look bigger. This is a lighter blue that does not look very good on the white, but it looks pretty good on the black. So let's just see what it looks like when we play with it in a bigger sheet of color. Isn't that pretty? And I want to go to that first color. I need more water though. This is the sugar. And see what these look like side to side. They look very similar, so that's why I wanted to see them side by side. Okay, so the sugar has more white, I would say, but they're very close. Like, maybe once they dry, but when you can see they're almost dry here. Here is the rain, it's called, and this is the sugar. They look very similar, but I want to do the perla, because the perla is purple, but on here, it's like just a light pinky white. So let me clean my brush and we'll do a big row of perla. And maybe we should do the twilight first. Let's do the twilight first, because the twilight also looks kind of white on the white, but on here it kind of looks green on the black. So let's see. Yeah, it does. It's a metallic green. So pretty. Okay, let's do the perla now. It looks just like it's like a dirty pink in here. But look at that. Isn't that crazy? There it is on the white. Here it is on the black. And let's do Barbie. All right, well, maybe Barbie wasn't a good color on here. How about melon or maybe peony? I don't know. Let's do this one. So I'm totally going into the other color, but they're not running into each other at all. So yeah. And okay, let's do the Barbie. We get some pinks and purples. These are such pretty colors. I wish you could see. Like, I know the camera's picking up a little bit how sparkly they are, but they're super sparkly in real life. Like they look like metal. They really do. They're just amazing. Like on the camera, they just look glittery. Like there's glitter in them, and there is glitter in there. But in real life, like with just my eyes, it looks just really pretty. So that was this color here. Let's just see if we could add more. And watch how it swirls in the water. I don't know if you could see that. How it just swirls. The colors are just... It's so much fun to make them shimmer. Can you see that? The water, when you activate them with water, they really stand out. They're just... And even just cleaning them on the paper towel is like, wow, look at these colors. Okay, and... Well, I guess we should do one of the golds. Let's do this yellowy gold. What is this one? The sun. We'll do the sun. Okay, look, they're going together now. So I guess you just need a lot of water for them to go together. Here, I've got a drip at the bottom. Let's see if we turn it upside down, if the drip will go down. in slow motion. You see that drip on the pink one? Isn't that incredible? So pretty. Oh, I love these colors. Okay, so let's do a yellow. Don't have enough water though. And now what if I go in, if I go in with a purple, it's going to make brown. What color goes with yellow but doesn't look horrible? I don't know. I'm very bad at color mixing. I have to learn my colors more. What if we just add some white to this yellow? What will happen if we just dab it in there? Nothing really. What if we mix it right on the paper? Do we just lose the yellow? Yeah. What if I just put some water on the paper? And what color? I don't know. How about this one? What if we just see that? There's a lot of water on the paper. Does it spread? Not really. This is not watercolor paper. I forget what color I was in. Was I in this color here? Yeah. Anyway, there's the bright orangey color. That is, I believe that is Africa. So pretty. So these are the colors, you guys. They are amazing. I'm really impressed with these. Just one second. Look at, it's just not showing how pretty it is, but it's my little cloth here, my little paper towel is completely sparkly. Like the whole thing is sparkly. So these would actually even be fun to make some abstract paintings, you know? Let me zoom back a little bit, get them all in. Okay, guys, so that is it for my Grabie Metallic watercolors. I want to play more, but I have just looked at the time. I've been playing with these for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to have to do some significant editing to get this to be a little bit shorter because long videos do not do well. But you know what? I'm probably just going to put the whole thing up anyway because I really loved it. So here's what all the colors look like on the white. And here's what they all look like on the black, including all the when we were playing with them. I'm just going to maybe fold this over after it dries and keep it in here. I was going to cut it, but I just realized I can just fold it in half. And then I can see what all the colors look like on black. And I'm glad I did some of them bigger because it really makes a difference to see like a big swatch of them. This was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I hope my constant talking over it doesn't ruin it. When I'm in editing, if I'm just chatting too much and it annoys me, then I'll assume it also annoys you. And I'll try to just do a voiceover where it's a little bit more calm. But if it wasn't calm and it was just me babbling about everything that comes into my brain, I apologize and I hope you just enjoyed the colors. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All of those good things that help me as a channel. And let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe and happy crafting. Bye, guys.